Off season.
All men are created equal. Some just work harder during the off season.
Let's work.
Bing, bong, boom. Mr. Worldwide, when I step in the room, I'm a hustler, baby. You already know. It's your boy, Myles Hartsfield, a.k.a. Big 38.
Yes, sir. It's Coach Carey, a.k.a. MC4, a.k.a. Mr. Dap himself up.
That's crazy.
We got to do it every time. We have to.
Every time.
We have to.
He wasn't even on last week, and I had to dap myself up as I was him. You know, my man is back.
I was on my deathbed
was on his
last week,
deathbed,
bro.
yeah.
Oh, my goodness. It was bad. I had the crazy flu.
Show the people the shoes you got on today. I figured, let's go on and do it. That's disgusting.
Why? It's summertime.
I don't care.
Maybe I'm summertime fine.
Dang.
Say the other line. You don't even know it. Exactly. But, you know,
It's not a terrible fit.
it's terrible.
No, minus the feet,
You chilling.
right?
Yeah, you all right.
I'm mad comfortable right now.
Yeah, all right, bro.
The Butcher's Block hat, though. You ever been there? Shouts out to the Butcher's Block in Long Branch, New Jersey.
You
Free shout out. I'm getting a free shout out there because their food is so good.
Crazy.
And the owner played at Kane. So
Anybody that plays that King, you think you best friends with him. But anyway,
Never.
we got a New Jersey Sayreville legend.
GOAT legend.
I'm talking about somebody who's been on the docket for mad long, who has to be on the podcast, who needed that we need. We need
Yup.
it.
100%. GOAT.
Go.
Your best
Corey
friend.
My dog.
It's a duo right here. It's the bad news when I see them together. But we got our guy Corey Taite in the building today.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. Appreciate y'all having me.
Nah, this was a must, absolutely, man. There's too much that you've done, and there's too much that you're doing right now to not come on here and just kind of promote you and tell the people who you are and what you're doing in life. So come on, start us off. Start us from the beginning, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're you ex-football player.
Trash.
Ex-football player, but a basketball star.
Garbage.
You know, talk to us from the beginning, how it started, how it's going.
So,
I used to smoke him all the time. He used to get routed up. I used to smack him. All this stuff.
He said routed up.
Everything
Routed up.
everything he says
He
is a
probably
lie.
crossed you up, though.
We're not talking about basketball.
hold on. We're going to get to that.
Ooh.
We'll get to that.
Ooh.
Yo,
About that one.
we'll get to that. But
Hey, I should have shut my mouth.
word up. But Corey Taite started with doubt. From young, you know, people used to say I was too small and stuff, you know what I mean, to play. But so that's where it started off. I was a small kid, but I had a lot of passion, had a lot of competitiveness to be good, to be, you know what I'm saying, just to give it all. I loved sports. I loved basketball. I really did. And also, like you said, I played football when I was young too. But I was tough. I was tough in football.
Tough.
You could ask.
Dog.
Shaky.
But
You used to put this shape.
but I really only played football because like my friends was playing football. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
wasn't something that you were necessarily like passionate about.
Nah, I was just playing it just to be nice, just to because my
Something
friends
to
were.
do.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I was, but
Everybody else now in the game, shit. I might as well go
Keep you
outside and
busy.
play with him.
Keep you busy.
so like, but yeah, I was always like a hooper at heart because my parents, you know what I'm saying, they love basketball. My brother loved basketball, and I was just following like everything he was doing when I was young. You know, I was just following everything he was doing. He was playing football. I was playing football. He was playing basketball. I was playing basketball. He would be at practice. I would be at his practices. You know what I'm saying? Dribbling the ball on the side sometimes and stuff. But yeah, like I said, it started with doubt. I was small, but I was always willing
How
to work.
small?
Like
Coming into high school, how tall were you?
I was 4'9", 90 pounds coming into high
Not
school.
even 5 foot.
Not even.
Oh
Not
my.
even. But I was tough though. I was fast. I was super fast. I had to use my speed to my advantage. You know what I mean? And I knew how to play the game just by practicing and working out all the time when I was young. Like I would work out by myself sometimes. You know, well not sometimes. All the time I work out by myself when no one's watching. You know what I mean? I'm putting in the work in. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm grinding. And if you ain't seeing me, it's all right. It don't matter. Just know that I'm. You know what I mean? I'm working.
You may not post it, but you was always working.
I was always in the gym working or outside at the park somewhere working. You know what I mean?
With a hoop.
Somewhere with a hoop. whether it was by myself, with my pops, with my brother, whoever, friends, whoever it is, I was at that ball and land because I was just a hooper. You know what I mean?
He said, "You see these dogs in your front yard? Just know I'm
Yo.
upstairs going hard." But definitely, I already knew, like, when I met Corey, I knew, like, he was a hard worker, and I knew I needed to surround myself with him because he, you know, it's contagious. Like, the work ethic, and that's why now we still work out together, like, because it's contagious of, like, yo, when I don't want to work out, he like, bro, like, put that weight on the bar. Let's go. Let's do it. When every day when he don't want to put some weight on the bar, I'm like, come on, bro. You like you doing 185. Come on, bro. We can go to, because he's strong, but he want to always use. I'm not a football player. I am a basketball player.
I'm not a football player. He be trying. This man's in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He be trying to get me to. I'm like, yo,
Do
bro.
NFL workouts.
Yo, I'm a hooper. You know what I'm saying? I
Trying to get my man explosive. I said, yo, if we would have been working out mad longer, you'd have been dunking in senior year.
I've been punching on people.
Come here, stop playing with me. But let's move on to a little bit of high school. Like, how did high school go for you? You know, coming in at 4'9", undersized. You know,
4-year varsity starter.
4-year varsity starter.
stop playing with him.
Home.
Tell us about how that experience helped you out.
So going into high school, after my 8th grade year in middle school, going into high school, it was like towards the end. I think it was like the last day or something like that. The old varsity coach, Coach Carey.
Shouts out to that legend.
Yeah, shout out to the legend, Coach Carey, for sure. He calls me like down to tells me to go to the high school. So I go to the high school. I walk down from the middle school to the high school, and he takes me into his office, and we going over plays. And like I said, I'm in 8th grade. I'm going into high school.
You're not even out of 8th grade yet.
I'm finishing my 8th grade year.
He just had 8th grade formal.
Like, it was going into my freshman summer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going to be a freshman. And he called me in. We going over plays and stuff. He just having me draw it on the board and all that. And we just going over stuff. And then I played in my the summer league with varsity. We used to go to the Dunn Center.
You heard what he said with varsity. Going in the freshman year.
Mad, he said it mad calm too. Like, it was just like regular.
Humbly, you know what I mean? Respectfully.
You know, with varsity.
Respectfully humble.
Yeah, I was going into we used to play in the Dunn Center in Elizabeth in the summer leagues and stuff. And I remember I told my dad, like, yo, I'm about to go play.
Yeah.
With varsity.
Not with freshman. Yo, with
varsity.
With varsity. And, you know, he was excited and stuff like that. So
He probably was more excited for you than you were for yourself.
Yeah.
You didn't really, you were like, shit, I'm going
He's
to play
watching
basketball.
all your hard work from, you know, a bird's eye view. You're doing it. So, like, see, like, I'm sure he's looking at, like, yo, this is, my son's really doing it.
No, yeah, for sure. And he probably understood the magnitude and stuff like that more than I did at that time.
You were just like, you just wanted to play.
I was just like, yo, I'm about to play with the big fellas. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm about to go out there and hold my own and do my best, try to do my best. You know what I mean? That's what my pops always told me to do. Every time you get in the gym, hold your own and leave your legacy. You know what I mean? Or whatever like that. And let them know your name. Let them remember your name.
Yeah.
So I go in there. I played all right. I played good. You know what I mean? My first one and stuff like that. And Woj, shout out to Coach Woj. He became the coach.
Another legend.
Another legend. He became the coach, the varsity head coach. So going into there, he kind of like instilled confidence in me and stuff like that. And kind of gave me the keys a little bit early. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was a 4-year starter.
Yeah.
But I didn't start my first game. You know what I mean? I didn't start my first game in varsity.
Came off the bench?
Came off the bench, for sure.
Respectfully.
Came off the bench.
4'9", not even
4'9", you're not even supposed to be on varsity.
Yeah. He's supposed to still play middle school at that size.
For sure. But yeah, he gave me the keys in my first game. I remember my first game on varsity, home game. Gym is packed. You know them first games.
Yeah, everybody wants to pop out.
Everybody want to pop out for the first game. So the game's packed. I'm on the bench. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, bet. You know, you get comfortable.
When the warm up soon, you like, I feel good.
All my friends, like I said, I'm a freshman, bro. I'm immature. You know what I mean? Whatever. All my friends is in the stands. You know what I mean?
I was in the stands. I was in 8th grade. I'm like, yeah, boy.
I was definitely in the stands. I didn't play basketball, so I was always at the games.
All my friends in the stands. I'm like, dang, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm on the bench. Got the varsity warm up on. I'm feeling kind of tough.
Yeah.
But I'm chilling. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be right here for the whole
The
game.
whole game, I'm gonna be right here.
You know what I mean?
If y'all need me, right here.
I'm right here. Support. Clap it up. All that.
Great job, guys.
Man.
Coach coming, Coach Woj. The game's going on. Coach Woj, he look at the end of the bench. You know how you make eye contact, but you not trying to make eye contact.
Yeah, yup.
Like I looked down, I was like, damn. You know what I mean?
Like you were like, oh,
I started looking
damn.
straight. I started looking straight at him. You know what I mean? But he looked at me. He's like, Tate. I'm like, heart drop. I'm like, damn. Gotta go. So I gotta get up. You know what I mean? Turn my warm up off. And you know what made it so crazy is that as I started walking to the scorer's table, obviously everybody in the stands see me going to. Everybody in the crowd sees me going to the scorer's table, and they start yelling, going crazy before I even stepped in the game. You know what I mean?
This has Daryl on the team, right?
Yeah.
Sid.
Daryl said.
So you playing with dudes that are like 6'3", 6'4",
Yeah, you know how big Daryl is.
250, 260.
Big boys.
So I'm like, oh my gosh. So everybody going crazy. I check in the game, right? Checking the game, go up and down a little bit, run up and down, break a little sweat. And then I get my opportunity in the corner, right? I'm in the corner. The team was playing zone. I think we was playing like South Plainfield. And team was playing in the zone. I get the ball in the corner. Got my corner 3. I shot that. Nah, I shot it. I was praying. I promise you, I didn't even shoot to make the shot. I didn't. I didn't shoot to make the shot. I just shot it just to like, yo.
I just joined the rim like.
Need that. I need it close.
I just hope it hits the rim. You know what I mean? I just ain't want to hit the side of the backboard or I ain't want to air ball. I didn't even shoot to make it. You know what I mean? I was so nervous. So I just threw up there. It hit the rim. I missed. I was like, bet. You would have thought I made it. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, whew, I'm good.
Relax.
Yep.
Ran up and down. I got a charge call. Everybody was like, yeah. And then got subbed out, and that was it for me.
That was it.
Game, you know what I mean? But
I catch you on a couple more games.
But yeah, and then I started varsity my 4th or 5th game into that's when I started, and the rest was there.
Rest is history. 1,000-point scorer.
So,
Captain. How many? You were a 2-year captain or just a 1-year captain?
I think 2 years. Yeah,
2 years captain. Straight. I could honestly say like, I don't know how you did it, but playing all those years, I never seen you like get injured for real. Like where it's like you always took care of your body. So it wasn't just like, oh, I'm putting the work in and I'm not taking care of my body because my body's the one that's going to help me keep going. So
For sure.
just, everybody has those nicks and bruises, but you played through them. You played through like a little ankle sprain or a little wrist injury, stuff like that. So being able to do that, commends not only your work ethic on the court, but outside, like stretching and doing all the stuff that's required for an athlete and all that.
Because in high school, we thinking back on high school, we weren't thinking about our bodies.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So you were ahead of the game and making sure that you were always good in like mentally and physically and stuff like that. Like that's not something that high school people do.
That mental aspect is really like, it's real. You know what I mean? For athletes, you know what I mean? Student athletes, period. You know what I mean? That mental aspect is real. I feel like 90% of the game is mental. You know what I mean?
In every sport, like it doesn't matter if it's football or basketball.
Exactly.
For real, it really is. And even though I was still skinny and small throughout my high school career, you know what I mean? I still, like I said, I still was stretching. I still was putting in the work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe the results wasn't showing a little bit, but it's all right though. It's just my time.
Eventually.
Puberty had to kick in and stuff like that. And all that. But yeah, it was good, definitely, for sure.
So being 1,000-point scorer, 4-year starter, colleges. How did it work when colleges started coming in and stuff like that?
So out of high school, I didn't have any scholarship offers. You know what I mean? I was still small. I was still probably like 100 pounds. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But so coaches got to take a chance. You know what I mean? College coaches got to take a chance on me.
You just need that one opportunity.
I was still fast. I still knew how to play the game. It's just my physical aspects.
on the court.
Yeah, my physical aspects wasn't up to par. You know what I mean? So college coaches got to take a risk. You know what I mean? And
absolutely
risk their job too. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But
that's a gamble.
Exactly. But like I said, with the doubt, it just added more
fire,
more fuel to the fire, more motivation for me. I had that chip on my shoulder. So out of high school, I was going to go to Montclair State. You know what I mean? I was going to Montclair State, just chill, Yeah,
Party it up a little bit, get your education.
do what I gotta do.
Count it up.
Because my brother went there and stuff, but he asked me. My brother was like, "Yo, you sure you don't want to give it one more shot?" And like I said, I feel like it's always my brother, like in the
Always in the picture,
in the aspects of the talks.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, you sure you don't give him one more shot? Him and my dad, and I was like, whatever, let's get it. You know what I mean? So
Trusting them.
Yeah, so we ended up going to prep school. We ended up going to the Robinson School. Shout out to Vince Robinson. Shout out to
Where
Coach
is that?
Robinson. It's in Irvington.
Okay.
Irvington, New Jersey. We used to be in there, and that talk about a grind.
Any prep school is
Prep
really
school
the grind.
different though.
Yeah.
Prep school is different no matter where you go.
Right.
We was really in there grinding every day, 9 a.m. really, and like that was one of like a real talented team that I was on. You know what I mean? And we was in there going at it every day. You know what I mean? And pushing each other, making each other better for sure. And that's where I really started to like my physical aspect started to kick in a little bit. You know what I mean? Like Coach Vince was like, "Yo, you need to get stronger. You need to get at least more explosive."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we was in there working on the Vertimax, lifting and stuff like that. And that's when I came back to Sayreville, people told me that like that's where they see my game kind of like take off a little bit. You know what I mean?
Prep school.
And yeah, because like I said, I was always fast, I was always quick, I was always smart, had a handle. But like the physical aspects, my athleticism started to kick in. You know what I mean? And that changes.
Puberty was happening.
Yeah. And that changes. You say that changes
100%.
How you
the
get to the
game.
basket, how you
Yeah.
that first step, all that stuff.
Whether you shying away from the big man or you going up
Going
into the
right
big
at,
man's
yep.
chest now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a difference.
It's a way of life now.
It's a way of life now. So you that's when my game started to take off. And then going to prep school, the goal was to get a scholarship, right? Like it was to get a scholarship to go every single time. But I went, so that was a lot of pressure. Like, yo, that's the main goal. I need to get a scholarship.
Yeah.
So I'm working out. You know what I mean? I'm working on it. And one of these games, the school that I went to, Goldie Beacon College, the assistant coach there, Coach Reds, came to one of the games, and he was like, "Yo, who is that?" Like in the crowd, he was like, "Who is that?" As I was playing, and my brother was behind him.
Always back to you, bro.
Yeah, back to the bro.
Hey.
He was like, "Oh, that's my little
that
brother."
supporter.
For sure. He's like, "That's my little brother." And like I was playing well, I was playing good defense. And he was like, "Okay," they was chopping it up and talking, and he was like, "Can he score though?" And just ironically, as he said that, like I came down, hit a three. You know what I mean? And he like, "Yeah, you see that? He can score." Blah blah blah. So then So then he was like, "All right, cool." So then he came to a couple more games, and then I played well. And then he was like, "Yo, the head coach gonna come. He gonna come check you out. Just play your game. You know what I mean? Don't be nervous.
do too much.
Don't try to do anything that you wasn't doing before. Like, just go ahead and play your game and be good." And just like, I was so nervous. I was like praying. You know what I'm saying, before the game, because like, yo, I need this scholarship. You know what I mean? But when the head coach came, that game I just had ended up having like 19 or 20 in the first half.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? I was going crazy. But
I would have had about 25. I'm different.
But yeah, so then after that, the coach
Boo. This guy.
I'm him.
the coach offered me, and then decided to go there.
So all that adversity, all this stuff,
That's a lot.
Being small, being short, being undersized,
A lot of
weight
doubt,
wise,
like you said.
For sure.
going to Sayreville, not a basketball school, not choosing
Football
to go to a
school,
prep,
for sure.
not choosing to go to like a prep school. Carter McCarrick, all these other schools that were around at that time that had the players that were going places and stuff like that. For you to stick it out in your hometown and to do all that stuff is remarkable and not really let the outside noise affect you. There's probably a lot of people in your ear like, yo, like, no, people don't make it out of here for basketball. Like, you should go somewhere else. But you paved the way for yourself. You wrote your own story.
For sure. I was gonna, and I wanted to ultimately stay in, hometown, whatever, that, and play in front of your friends and family. Like, who doesn't want to do that?
Play with your friends is like, that's a huge thing.
Yeah, I was gonna go to St. Pat's. Like, I was gonna go to St. Pat's.
Now the Patrick School, right?
Now the Patrick School. Yeah, I was gonna go to St. Pat's, but
Following Kyrie's footsteps.
Kyrie, shout out to Kyrie, but I was gonna go to St. Pat's, but my mom didn't want me taking the train because I was too small. You know what I mean? At that time,
My little boy can't go take the train.
and it was gonna be a lot. You know
What's
what I
up?
mean?
You ain't want to go to St. Anne's in Jersey City? Play for Coach Hurley?
Nah, because I was already playing with
Some kids that were playing.
Kevin Boyle, Kevin Boyle was my coach for AAU one time, one season and stuff, and I was already familiar.
So it worked.
Going to their workouts and
out.
stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I was gonna go to St. Pat's, and I knew people that was going to St. Pat's already.
But you chose to grind it out with your boys. You know what I'm saying? Best Sayreville team in Sayreville history.
That's a fact.
His senior year,
Yeah,
I was the 5'10" backup center off the bench. The spark. I would. Tell him I was the spark plug.
Nah, yeah,
I ain't.
No one's taking that away from
I
you.
ain't care about.
Nobody's taking that away from you.
But look, I ain't care about scoring a point. I just wanted to annoy the best player. I just wanted to annoy.
Big defense guy.
Look, big.
But you was making threes too, though.
Little
3 and D,
threes,
little 3
you know what I'm saying?
There was no air balls from him.
Was there?
he
It was air balls, but I wasn't scared to shoot that thing though.
It wasn't like if I'm driving, I'm going, I kick it out to him. I'm like, I'm kicking it out.
I kicked it out to somebody.
You know what I mean? But I was confident, you know what I'm saying? He could knock it down.
Look,
So not just a football player, Myles Hartsfield. Okay.
I'm athletic. I had you tell me to dribble, might get stolen.
Yeah, he knew.
Handles wasn't there.
Look, I get the ball if I wasn't shooting.
Yup.
Who grabbing this?
What about now? Handles there?
I haven't played basketball since then.
I know a basketball trainer.
Oh,
We gonna get into it. But you know, his senior year was probably one of my favorite teams, sports wise, I've ever played on. You know, I think that team had we would sit in the locker room for like 5 hours after practice,
Just chilling and talking. Those are the best. That's how you know you got a good team. It's like because it's on the court, it's like flawless. It's just you and your boys playing and stuff. But when you get off the court and off the field, like that's when you know if you got a good team or not. Right. Like, is there camaraderie? Are you guys doing stuff outside of the court, outside of the field? Like, that's when you know that there's something special going on.
Right.
For sure.
You know, for basketball, it's such a smaller team. And it wasn't like it was just like 4 of us. I'm talking about the whole team. The
whole
team
team
being
out
there,
there.
like just cracking jokes, laughing. Woj will come in and be like, y'all still here? Like, we ain't got nowhere else to go. Like, we chilling, like stuff like that. We would hang out, have everybody be over chilling at the cribs, stuff like that. Like it was one time we had the winter tournament. And we had shoot around that was at I think it was at 9. Me, Corey, Brian Gay, who else? Malik. There was one more in Jahiva. We came late. We came late to shoot around. Woj is tight. Like we walk in, we like.
Yo, why was you guys late though?
We walk in, we like, who gonna walk in first? I'm like, I'm walking in the middle of the pack. Like he can kick me off.
Corey definitely had to take the lead on that, right?
I don't even know if he did. I
don't even remember.
Senior captain late to shoot around.
I don't. We was late because we went to.
I got food or something like that, didn't we?
No, we was because it was a morning game, right?
It was a morning game.
We went to a party.
We went to a party the day before. Yeah.
But y'all went to the party together as a team.
Right? So the coach was like,
we was on our coach card.
We was on our coach card.
You know what I'm saying? So
we was on our coach card.
We get there and Will's just like, y'all not playing. We like, we not playing.
Come on, son.
We ain't winning.
The best things that we got on this team.
Need us to play. Come on, son.
So we drove all the way down the ridge. Boom, we get there. The starting lineup was like Mike Valentine, Rob Siraji,
I forget who else.
Wilson, James Hooper. It was that kind of lineup. Mikey V went crazy. Like I'm talking about, like
Mike
he went
Love.
for like 25 in the first half.
Shout out Mike Love. He had 13
Mikey
years.
Love.
Officer Love. Shouts out to Officer Love.
Officer Love. But just went crazy. And I'm talking about as soon as we got back when we got back in the second half, I know they were looking like, why these dudes on the bench? We got back, all 5 of us just went on the court and we just went crazy. I think we ended up beating them.
The starting lineup came in the second half.
And we was all chilling like, we like, all right, man, it's time. Corey like, it's time.
Y'all won?
Mike.
We went crazy.
My bad.
But Mike held it down for sure. He had like 30 that game.
Yeah, like 30. But Mike was a pure shooter. Like he get it, it's over. Like pow.
Yeah.
But so boom, college. You get to college. What would you make? What was your major? All that. Tell us.
So my major was business administration.
How's that working out?
College. It was cool, and I ended up getting my master's too. Just a little side note. My master's in management.
Student athlete.
Stop playing.
Y'all worked on that?
That was.
We just believe in it.
Yeah.
We just believe in it.
That's tough. But I got my master's also in management with a concentration in sports management.
So in college, 4-year starter again.
Oh yeah,
4-year starter.
Calm.
We had most threes made most threes at the school, right? Free throws.
I think it was free. I'm the all-time leader.
I want to lay it down for his free throws.
Yeah, come on. You know, I know.
Hey, it's
We
time
know
to
you
be
know the
humble.
list. So
we
just
know
give
it's time. This
just
is
give
the
us a
time to
list
be
real
humble.
quick
Let's
of
go.
every record you hold out there.
All right, I think if I off the top of my head, I go to Beacon College. I think I'm the all-time leading scorer.
Stop playing.
I think I'm all-time leader in assists. I think 3-pointers made.
Coach asked if he could score. I'm like that.
Field goals and did I say free throws? No,
And free throws.
I think free throws. I'm not sure actually. I got.
But you up there in all 5 of them.
5 major categories.
I have 5 where I'm leading. I'm number 1. You know what I mean? I just can't remember off the top of my head.
5
I
major.
think I'm like second or top 5 in
categories.
like steals or something like that. But yeah, it's a good. I had a good.
I went to your game. Your dad is behind us like, why he not trying to score? Why he doing all this passing? Go score the ball, bro. I'm like, hey, Pop's about to jump down and go coach.
But you know what's crazy? Like that's how they always were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I feel like the way my game evolved, kind of like is like if I have a son or if I have a daughter and they into sports, I'm gonna let them evolve their game on their own. Like I'm gonna build them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show them the tools and stuff.
And then
like
at
that.
one point, you just had to let
You
them
gotta let them play. Like I was always a pure point guard. You know what I mean? Like, I was a point guard. You
facilitator.
do whatever you gotta do for your team to win. I feel like the definition of point guard is you do whatever you have to do for your team to win.
Right.
Right?
Because sometimes you gotta shoot. Sometimes you gotta give the ball to the shooter. Always gotta play defense.
Yeah.
Gotta call the plays.
And like the point guard is like it's like the quarterback of the team. You know what I'm saying?
Makes the end. It's just an engine. But
my-
the engine.
yeah.
Make the car go.
My dad, he always wanted me to get buckets though. You know
Your
what
dad
I
was like, yo, I need 50. You with this 18 ain't cutting it.
mean? He always wanted me to get buckets. So like I'm like, yo, it's managing. It came to a point where you gotta manage the game.
That's
you
it.
know what I mean?
You're a coach on the court.
You see the flow going. You like, I need to go get a bucket.
And it's certain things like I tell some of my clients and stuff like, yo, you gotta manage the game. If you see as a point guard, you see, all right, he ain't touched the ball a couple possessions. Let me call up a play for him, or let me drive his way, get his man to come kick it out, get him a shot. You know what I mean? Get him going and stuff like that. Oh, my big man, because you gotta take care of the big man, because they the ones that setting screens for you. They the ones holding it down in the paint for you when you
It's
out
like
there playing
the
D.
big man's like the offensive lineman. Gotta take care of the offense.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm like, my big man ain't touching it a little bit. Let me, come here, set the screen and roll. Hit him with it. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. Like, it's
your game.
You got to control the flow of the game. So, like, sometimes my pops ain't never understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, so college is, you go through your 4 years of college, you get your degree, and then you're like, what's next? What was that time like for you, like moving after college?
So like my junior year of college, right? That's when I really started to think like, yo, I might want to like
keep playing.
You know what I mean? I might want to try and play professionally. You know what I mean? So like,
You had the accolades. You had it all.
I really started like going into my junior year. I really started like locking in. Like I locked in that whole summer. Like I was up in Irvington at the Gallon Center like every morning, like 7 a.m., 6 a.m. You know what I mean? Before like all the guys
Dedication.
start playing and stuff like that. And they're working out, you know what I mean? By my side, I'm driving up there by myself, got my headphones in, and I'm really working on my game. You know what I mean? And then like that year, I ended up being Player of the Year in the conference, and honorable mention All-American and stuff like that. So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, right. He just slipped that in there real quick. Like we weren't about to just notice.
Humble. You gotta stay humble. You know what I mean? Yeah, I went serious. So I started, and in my senior year, like some agents started reaching out to me. You know what I mean? They started reaching out to me, and but I wasn't really focused on it at that time. But I knew I was like, all right, let me try and take this seriously.
Yeah.
So after college, after my last my senior year, I ended up playing in the TBL because I missed out on like a couple agents that was trying to get me overseas, right? Just being young, you know what I mean? Being young, not looking at my phone, not looking at my messages and stuff. So I went and played in the TBL, and I became Player of the Year in that league, and ended up going to Iceland the following year. that September, that fall, and I'm going to Iceland and playing professionally in Iceland, which was a great experience. It was a cool experience, man.
It was trash for me. I'm trying to talk to my boy. He what? How many hours ahead or behind was
It was 5, and then it was 7.
Bro, I was like, I'm calling him. It's dark outside. It's rain inside. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm done calling. You call me.
How was that the experience though? Like up in Iceland, you know, new country, new surroundings. Like that's different for a dude from the United States, New Jersey.
Iceland. I would have never even thought. In Iceland.
Who you telling? You know what I mean? Who you telling? I started looking up my mom looking up stuff before I went. When I got the contract, when I signed the contract, she looking up stuff like, oh, this how is over there? Boom, boom, boom. Like just looking up. You know what I'm saying? Being a parent,
Of course.
and protective. But it was cool. It was a cool experience. Like a lot of them speak English. A lot of Icelandic people, Icelanders speak English.
Okay.
Their main,
I would have never knew that.
their main language is Icelandic though. But
You know any words?
what was that? I know talk.
What's that?
That mean thank you. And
Talk.
You know what I mean?
Talk for. Thank you for viewing this episode.
Talk. Shout out to all my Icelandic teammates and the people that I met out there. They was real good people. They was nice. You know what I mean? Like some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Because coming from, you know what I'm saying, New Jersey, New York area, you know people are gritty.
Yeah.
Gritty. You walk in on the street, you don't expect nobody to say hi to you. You know what I'm saying? You know much
Out there, everyone was like, hello.
People like, yo, why you even talking to me? You know what I mean? But out there, hey, how you doing? Like, it is what it is. They all smiles and stuff like that. I know another word. I think it's slifta. I think that means switch.
Switch?
I think.
That
I don't know.
That don't sound right. That don't sound right. We're not gonna say nothing.
All my Icelandic people out there, if I butchered it, I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
Let them know.
Or something like that. But yeah, because they were talking like Icelandic sometimes during the practice. So I'll pick up on a couple things. But,
Respectfully.
yeah, it was a good experience. Like they have it's a different culture out there. You know, like in America, in the States, it's a competitive world, right? You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wanna. I got this car. I got this house. I got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, everybody want to one up each other.
One up the
Of
next
course.
person. Yeah.
Out there.
Just being happy for somebody.
Out there, I feel like they was all cool with who they were. You know what I mean? That was one of the main. They was all just cool, calm with who they were. Yeah. They loved their life. They was chilling. They not hating on you or nothing. You know what I mean? They want the best for you. They obviously competitive in sports, obviously.
Yeah.
But other than that, they was just chilling. You know what I mean? And it was a nice vibe.
So I remember catching a couple of your games. I remember one game you had 50, like 48, 42.
Best
30.
player in the league?
Like I'm talking about
I didn't win it, but yeah.
my man's was over there not only playing basketball, you was killing them, like ready to, like whoever was
Jersey
stepping
on the map in Iceland.
Like I'm talking about killing them. We watching the game. I'm like, is he playing against high schoolers? Like who is he playing against and stuff like this? But I think you took an opportunity and you didn't know what to expect from the opportunity, but you made the best of the opportunity and did what was needed to do. Over there, you never knew what could come out this hour. You know who was watching. He was like, hey, I'm going out here and I'm going to prove something that I belong as a professional.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that was the whole goal. You know what I mean? Like that was the whole goal, to go out there and just
Be a
perform
pro.
and be a pro. You feel what I'm saying? And I did that.
You had a job to do.
Exactly. And I did that, and it opened up more opportunities for me after. Like I had, after that year, I had a chance to go play in Croatia, had a chance to go play in Finland, chance to go play in Chile.
Your name got out there.
Yeah.
In top and better leagues that you were in Iceland, right?
Yeah,
they were kind of the
different.
same?
Nah, they're more competitive leagues over there and stuff like that. But yeah, I decided to not go ultimately. You know what I
Remember
mean?
these conversations we
Yeah,
had?
I used to have conversations with him like, yo, bro, should I go? Should I not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you know what it is? Like, I got kind of comfortable. Like, being overseas, like, it's a lot of mental. You know what I mean? Like,
By yourself, everybody's in a different time zone back home.
yeah, like, it's cool. People may think that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's all glamorous and stuff like that, which sometimes it is. It's cool.
Yeah.
But it's, like, It's a lot of mental. You by yourself. Like I'm by myself. It's COVID during that year too.
Oh,
it's COVID.
You was really going basketball home
for a lot of the time. Basketball home. You know what I'm saying? But like it's COVID. Like you by yourself, and like you start to just, your mind start to wonder. You know what I mean?
Of course,
like
of course.
when you start to get to Christmas time, you start to get to
missing family.
My favorite.
Outside is right.
Oh, here we go, his singing shit.
Always right. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. Oh, he's
No problem.
My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? And they don't even acknowledge that over there. Like,
Oh wow.
So I'm like, damn.
That's really an American holiday.
Yeah.
It's not anywhere else really.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you know what I mean? You start to get a little
homesick.
Like that.
Is it time to leave yet?
But it's a lot that goes on through it for sure. And like I'll be talking to, like I said, the time difference. I'm really talking to my man Floyd. Shout out
to Fetty, you heard?
Still doing it overseas.
Still
man.
doing it.
Still doing it.
Still stressing.
my brother. Yo,
That man be stressed.
I'm talking to him because we kind of on like similar,
Similar
Playing
path.
professional overseas.
and similar time. You know what I mean? Time differences and stuff like that. So I'm talking to him a lot, and we just trying to get through it. You know what I
Corey
mean?
used to try to get on the game, like, bro, y'all got to get on the game at this time. I only got a couple hours. I got a window. You be up really over there, like at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Just
late.
to play with you
I
guys
just
at
be up
night.
there just to play. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Yeah.
I took a nap. I'm ready.
Talk to the dogs. I gotta talk to my dogs, you know what I mean? But yeah, so it was, but all in all, it was a good experience, you know what I mean? Like I would go back for sure, but
Help mold kind of like who you are today.
yeah, for sure, definitely. And yeah, so like I had other opportunities, but I used to have talks with, saying, Myles, man, yo, should I go back? Should I don't know. Cause I got into this training business in basketball.
Talk to us about that. So, you played overseas, and then the transition was whether you were going to continue playing, or you were going to start training.
Yeah.
So, tell us about how that happened.
So that was
Off season that started it.
that was
Off season started. He said, I need a little bit of bread. I'm about to bet. Let me see if this gonna work.
So I started training when I came back. I started training, and I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I really did enjoy it. I started enjoying it. I started enjoying seeing my clients get better, and seeing them some of them have the same passion that I have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you see that, and people that are younger in the youth, it's like, yo, for something, it just does something for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seeing the youth have that same passion that I want to get better, I want to grind. You know what I mean? And I'm able to help them on their journey. You know what I mean? Just how some people was able to help me on my journey.
Right.
So like I started enjoying that for sure, and then I got into the training business, and then I kind of got comfortable with it. So now it's like, you know what? I'm gonna stay. I'm not even gonna go.
Found your niche.
anymore.
Has there ever been a time where you like question, like, did I make the right decision?
Yeah, because there's still times where I think about.
Like, you think you still play?
I know I can still play. You know what I mean? I
know I can
I'm still nice, but like it's just like you don't want to disrespect the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I tell everybody that train with me, like, yo, whenever you step between those lines, don't disrespect the game. Give it 110% all the time. You know what I mean? And like I had to have that conversation with myself. Like, yeah, obviously I'm still good. I'm still nice, but do I still have that
The love
competitive
for it.
fire?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That fire to want to be.
You got to wake
the
up and
best.
fucking try and be the
It's not
best.
just playing the game within the minutes that are played. It's the things that go into the practice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All the
treatment.
the body
The
tool.
treatment for sure. And like I just started thinking, like, as I was making my decision, I just started thinking about all the time, like, damn, so my ankle
Can't
hurt.
make your own schedule.
My leg hurt right now. You know what I mean? I got scars, battle wounds, I would call them. You know what I mean? Like, you start thinking about all that. And then it's like, yo, do I really want to go through that again? Like, do I have the 100% competitiveness in the fire to go through that again? Do I want to do that? Because I'm not about to cheat the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go out there and go balls to the wall.
Yeah.
So once I came to the realization that, like, nah, I just want to play for fun. Like, I just want to be nice and just play for fun. I was just like, all right, cool, I'm going to stay.
And the training thing kind of just works with that.
And the training thing kind of works with that for sure.
And I know there's two people that it hit hard for them. It it was your decision, but it hit hard for them because they knew the dream that you had and your dad and your brother. I knew they were like, yo, you sure you want to do this? We know you still got it. Like they, like kind of in a way, they were living their dream through, like they were putting their all into you so you can live your dream. So when you stopped, it was like, bro, we know you can still do this. You sure you want to do this?
And that's kind of like a battle, and that it goes back to your question when you was like, yo, do you ever feel like you made the wrong decision? Mm-hmm. And that's kind of like a battle that I have still sometimes to this day. Like, yo, I'm still young. I'm still
active,
and I'm good. You know what I mean? Did I let them down you know what I'm saying? Did I let them down with them trying to see me play? Right. You know what I mean? Like, they sacrificed a lot for me to get to this opportunity. Obviously, I sacrificed a lot myself.
Right.
Yeah.
But they also did too.
Right.
And did I let them down from, you know what I mean? Just going into a different direction.
Yeah.
I don't even think you let them down. I think from a standpoint of you did what was best for you. You knew where your heart was. Nobody can ever. They could want it for you, but they can't do it for you.
And they're going to support you in anything that you do.
They're not the ones who have to go to practice, do all this. They got to go overseas and live over there and stuff like that. You had to make this commitment. And if your heart's not in it, can't nobody tell you to do it or not do it. And I feel like that's really a mature way of thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I might be laying them down, but they're the ones that don't have to live with the decision.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, so that's a little ongoing thing that I have sometimes. But all in all, they definitely support anything that I do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, they always tell me, like, yo, we rocking with you. Whatever decision you want to make.
Now they just rocking with Corey Taite basketball now.
Yeah, now they rocking with Corey Taite basketball.
So go into depth. Like, how has that been? Like, my man.
Where do you train? Like,
tell him about it.
Like, you're training.
I train up in North Jersey in Bergen County. At Hoop City. It's kind of like, it was a popular gym. Still is popular for sure. A lot of people train there. Mm-hmm. Hoop City, and at this new gym called Culture. It's a nice
Culture.
Nice spot.
Yeah, it's real nice. It's real nice. And I train up there. A lot of my clients are from North Jersey and stuff like that. I got a couple people. I'm trying to migrate and get back to our area, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sayreville, Central Jersey area, and get that going. But I train kids, high schoolers, a lot of high school, a lot of middle schoolers, anywhere from third grade all the way on to college players, you know?
Nice.
But yeah, it's been going well. What's
your favorite part about training?
I would say my favorite part is, one of my favorite parts, because I have a lot of favorite parts, but one of my favorite parts is when they're working out and they're putting in the work and I teach them something new and they struggle for a second and then they get it. Something just clicks.
You like seeing them succeed.
And they get it.
Right.
And then I like seeing the joy in their face when they like, I got
you see the frustration in their face 1 second, and then you see the joy of being able to overcome something.
Yeah, and they'd be like, I got it now. And they'd be hype, you know what I mean? And it brings me back to, I remember when I was practicing moves and stuff like that. And I realized, like, oh, all right, this is how I do it. All right, now I got it now.
Right. Yep. Now it's just second nature in the game.
Yeah.
Like,
and
take the tools I'm giving you, now go use them.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite parts of training and stuff, and just seeing kids who work hard. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta respect the kid
the grind.
Who want to grind.
Right, and their parents not the one that want it for them. They
want to go because they want to do it.
Yes, and I really hate that. You know what I mean? I try to stay away from that type of stuff where, like, parents who want it more than their kids. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
hard to be around.
It's hard for sure. And like, I always tell the parents, like, I'm not gonna BS them or anything like that. Like, yo, if your kid, no matter how much you want to train, your kid trains with me and stuff like that, if they don't want to do it and you're just doing this for them,
right,
you're not going to see...
You're wasting my time,
maximum
wasting your time.
You're not going to see the maximum potential. You know what I mean? And a lot of people wouldn't even say that because, you know what I'm saying, they want the money and all that. They want the business. But I keep it real. Like,
it's more than money for you.
It's more.
You see yourself in who you're training sometimes. You're like, yo, I was this kid. I was 4'9". I was trying to grind it out. Even though you probably didn't have a trainer at the time, you seen the grind. So you're like, I'm trying to give people what I didn't have, basically.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, you gotta be able to, like, your kid has to want it themselves. You know what I mean? You can't try and live your dreams through your kid and force this on them. You know what I mean?
They gotta want it.
So when I do see, like, a kid who really got that passion, it just brings a lot of joy to my heart. You know what I mean? And I like that.
That's tough. And I also say with that, like, I see your grind. Like, you waking up, you eating food, and then you driving an hour every day.
Yeah.
And Saturday, Sunday, it's
No
literally
days
Sunday to
off.
Sunday. Sometimes, like, we finally got you on the pod because you had an off day. Like, truly see the grind. Like, you there from 1 o'clock to 10 o'clock some days, and you like, I call you like, yeah, I'm just leaving the gym, or you still in the gym getting one more session and like trying to fit it in because you know you're trying to pave a way. You're not even going on vacation with us because you're like, I need to put in the time now. I can't take a break. Like, this man is truly putting in that work to
That
be
work
the
ethic
best.
is crazy.
Because there's a bunch of trainers out there. Anybody can be a trainer nowadays. As long as you can pick up a ball, you can grab a few balls, you can find a gym. Anybody can be a trainer. It's about what separates you from that trainer.
Oh, for sure. And like you just said, anybody could be a trainer nowadays. Everybody thinks they could be a trainer
Because
nowadays.
they put it on Instagram.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But not everybody know how to really train. Right. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's definitely a lot of value, you know what I'm saying, in the training business. But
that's why you gotta separate yourself, and you're
you gotta
definitely doing a good job with that.
you gotta put that work in for sure.
Follow Corey Taite Basketball on Instagram.
We're going to drop it right here. We're going to drop
Corey
it. Right
Taite Basketball. Follow me, you know what I mean?
Hey, if you
Schedule. Hey, hit me up for a session.
if you
book a session.
If you want to be the best, you got to train with us.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, that was tough.
I was there.
But yeah.
So I got 2 more questions for you. I don't know what Carey got over there, but I got to ask you.
Oh man.
Your favorite Disney Channel movie of all time.
Favorite Disney Channel movies.
It could be Disney Channel movies or just Disney movies like Lion King.
Give us
or it
3.
could be like
give us
Zoe,
3. Top 3.
I
top
give you 3.
Top 3.
Off the dome, off the top.
dome.
Off the top, baby.
Disney Channel movie. Goofy a Disney Channel movie, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Goofy.
Goofy movies is
Yeah,
tough.
that was fire. I'm not
You
gonna
first
lie.
person that
Yo,
said
I was
those.
gonna say first person to bring that one
No,
up.
respectful. That's a good movie.
I'm original. you know
One or
what I'm saying?
2. Original.
When he's the skater or
When
when
he
he's
went camping?
Yo, the
When they
skate
went
park
camping?
one was crazy.
crazy.
But the camping one was, I don't know. I'm just gonna put them both.
Okay.
Okay, Goofy
Alright.
movies.
Goofy
Okay.
movies.
Cause the skate park one was fire. I'm not gonna
Fire.
lie.
When he was in college.
Yeah.
Or someone was in college.
Yeah. What else? I would say. Oh man, y'all put me on back.
put you on the spot.
Put me on back
Got to.
with the Disney.
Got to.
Hey.
Wait till the next one. The next question comes up.
You know that. You ever heard that movie? Double Team. I think
Yep.
it's called. You know what I'm talking about with the twins. The twin
Yup.
girls? That
Yup.
was
The
fire.
basketball movie.
Was she was in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the step. She did a little step with
She had the
the
ball.
no,
she
she
was
said-
going. She was going.
Like, bro, ain't nobody falling for that. Like, they could have put so. She was in that.
Yup.
Yo, come
And then jabs and then goes.
Yo, she was really like
Twins.
Yeah, the
the
twins.
Okay.
That was so
Way you
Fire.
put.
It was fire.
I like these. This list is. This might be my
I
favorite
hate your list
list.
now. I hate your list.
This might be my
I
favorite
can't,
list.
even start with the little. She really was doing that little.
And they zoom the camera in on her while she does it.
She was standing there for like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Shot clock.
What's my last?
the last one, man.
Oh, those two came to my mind first.
No Lion King. No Aladdin. None of those. Nah.
Yeah, name something for me real quick.
You want movies? You know I'm the guy.
Yeah, movies.
You got Lion King, Aladdin, Princess with the Frog, Mulan.
But then you got like the Luck of the Irish. You got Cool.
Oh my gosh!
Man says the luck of the Irish.
Nah, the Luck of the Irish was fire.
I mean, well, yo, he's a hater.
the Luck of the Irish was fire.
Fire.
I'm gonna go with the Luck of the Irish.
Let's go. Let's go.
So
No Lion King,
Let's
bro.
go.
No Lion King.
I'm tired of that.
Respectfully.
It's the
Even though I
circle of life,
his singing, bro.
and it moves the soul.
Oh, he's crazy, and he think he can sing.
I really can't. I know I hit that. Don't even.
He's like, oh, when I'm done playing in the NFL, I'll be on Broadway.
I'm
definitely
on Broadway.
I'm definitely taking Broadway
I'd
lessons.
be on Broadway.
All right,
definitely on
next,
board, bro.
give him the last one.
NCAA
Word.
game
Football.
came out in 2014.
Uh-huh.
From 2014 on, who are you putting on the cover?
Wait, every year?
No, if it wasn't come out this year.
Come out this year. You
If it
could
wasn't
pick
come out this-
somebody from any year 2014 and on.
I already know who you gonna say.
Wait, basketball or college?
Football.
I'm putting Lamar on that thing.
Respectfully, I like that.
I'm
Ain't no Joe Shiesty over here, baby.
That's cool.
no
Everybody
fuck.
gets their own opinion.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson on that.
Lamar Jackson
I'll never
in the
argue
flesh.
Lamar
Ravens
Jackson,
flop.
though. I won't argue
Lamar
Lamar
Jackson in the flesh, baby.
I say Joe Burrow,
Joe Burrow.
but
Tell him why. Tell him why.
undefeated,
Wasn't him.
national champion,
Okay.
Nah, Joe.
Heisman Trophy winner, only quarterback to ever do that.
Joe really did. He
He's gonna
really
be in the
went crazy.
intro.
Yeah, but I'm
Yo,
saying
I
he
think-
has a debate to get on the cover though.
You know that walkout thing?
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
gonna lie.
all.
That got to be the intro to the game.
When they showing his name,
yeah,
And when-
Lamar could be
yeah.
the cover,
but his last
that
name
could
is
be the-
Burrow, spelled E-A-U-X.
Yeah, that joint was hard. That
That's
joint was hard.
tough.
Yo, that was crazy.
that was hard.
That was,
I respect Lamar. I like. You
So we agree on one thing, but your Disney choices,
Disney choices
That joint-
fire.
yo,
Them
but
shits is fire.
there's a couple that's still on my mind with the cartoons, the animated ones, but I can't think of them right now.
that's bad. I'm not. talking.
Double Team was really fire
I'm not
and
talking.
goofy, so I'm not mad at those. That is crazy.
But I appreciate you,
Yeah.
dog, for coming on. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
We just wanted to
appreciate
shine
you.
a light on who you are outside of being sports. You know,
Definitely.
giving the people the background of how hard it was for you growing up, being the undersized dude. You know, but having those also with having the criticisms, but also having that support system that you have with the
Yep.
family, the friends, all the loved ones around you. I think that's who made you are who you are today. So you know, keep paving the way for everybody that you touch and who you're around, because like I said, your work ethic, and everything you do is contagious, bro. So keep
It
doing
is.
it.
Yo, I want to thank you guys for having me for sure. And I just want to say, like, to anybody out there, you know what I mean, that's watching this, gonna watch this episode and stuff, like, just keep doing what you got to do. Like, it may seem far, and like the light at the tunnel may seem far away, but it's coming. You know what I mean? You just got to keep grinding. And I really feel I'm a strong believer of hard work pays off. You know what I mean?
Anything worth having doesn't happen overnight.
Exactly.
Hey,
We appreciate you though.
Thank you.
Most definitely. That's a good one.
but like, comment, subscribe, do all the above.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to
Corey
tell a
Tate's
friend.
on here, the
Corey
GOAT,
Taite
the legend.
basketball. Follow Corey Taite basketball, please. Thank
And
you.
if
very
you want to
much.
get right, make sure you hit my man up.
Because we're what? Because we're friendly.
We're friendly.
Hey, shining out. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Off season.
All men are created equal. Some just work harder during the off season.
Let's work.